Hey YouTube, it's baby girl 91580. I'm doing a gameplay playthrough for Noire for the Gameplay HQ channel.
You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry.
Now we're here at
Just a minute.
the Black's residence, and we're gonna look through the home for clues.
LAPD,
and this is his wife.
May we come in? We have some bad news.
Now I'm thinking that this is a cutscene, so we're gonna cut this baby
Discuss this in the living room.
and get right into the investigating.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
I think there's a total of 7 clues here. So
there are signs of foul play.
again, they're not too hard to find, but you can overlook them. So
Officer, anything to help secure my husband's safety.
there's also a newspaper in the house too.
Let's check the
So
place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go.
I think the newspaper is in the dining room. We're gonna start in his room. This is his room because the wife and himself, they have separate rooms. So
Maybe Adrian was a
we
patron.
have enough. We've just found a place of interest, this bar place. So later we're gonna call it in and get the address for it.
This must be Adrian's.
Now this is a clue. This is his his case for his glasses. The next clue is this picture of the victim. And when it gives you that option to further investigate, you just hit A and you could
A used ticket to Seattle. and a
further
suitcase
investigate
gone missing.
the
Someone
item.
couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Here's the other clue, the train ticket. This is the wife's room.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
And there's nothing else really to find in here. Believe me, I looked. This is the newspaper that I was telling you about. We're gonna cut the cutscene. We're not even gonna watch it because I don't want any problems. And I think I need to go back into the husband's room to further investigate the picture because I didn't look at it. I didn't further investigate it. There is a note on the back of this picture.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Now you have a couple clues on the kitchen table. We really didn't have to look at this one because we saw it already. But you have the flyer for the Insta Heat. And I think the next thing is a receipt or something for it.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
So now we're gonna go find the last clue in the house. And that's the water heater. And it's in pieces.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
So you put the water heater together, and once you do that, you'll find that the the pipe at the scene of the crime is the piece that's missing here. I wish it was this easy to hook up a water heater, but it's not.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
So let's do a recap. Your clues were the train ticket, the glasses case, the concealed message in the picture, Kavanaugh's matchbook, Insta-Heat flyer, the Insta-Heat receipt, and the actual water heater. So now that you have all of those, you can go and interview the wife.
I'm all right now, detectives.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you
So
say that
that's
about
the
Morgan,
truth.
ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time.
That's the truth
Up until
also.
recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. It looked terrible.
All of her answers are going to be true except
Tell us
for
about
the,
photo of Adrian in the
photograph.
bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Concealed message is the proof.
You're wrong. I presume it's too much to expect an apology.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then.
He came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there
That's the
anyone who
truth.
can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed.
Now, after
Mrs.
you
Black.
interview her,
Please do, detective.
there's a phone in the hallway of her house. You should call to get the address of the bar, and so you can go there and question someone else.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
Again, I'm really liking the game,
I help,
but
Detective?
it does get a
I need
little
an address on a
repetitive.
Kavanaugh bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment.
It does eventually get a little repetitive, so maybe I'm speaking too soon or not, but I mean, I
Thanks.
played through pretty much all of the game, and I'm doing it a second time for my video playthrough for the channel, so but it's a good game. I think they really did a good job on it. I just wish that they would ease up on
can
this
drive.
copyright crap for YouTube.
So
I
where do you
mean,
want to go?
it's a walkthrough. It's copyright. I just never really understood that. I really feel that this is like free promo for the game, and
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of
it
there.
just seems like
Mr. and
they
Mrs. Black
they
don't
need
seem
to
to
just
have the
ease
happiest
up on it.
home
It's
He's
just
too
a
scared
little
to
silly
divorce
if
her,
you
and she's
ask
too
me.
much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
So after I make it to the bar, you
Sure as hell
guys, I'm
doesn't
gonna end
seem
this
to die.
video and
Stranger things have happened.
pick up and pick up the next video with the rest of this case. And of course, no spoilers, no spoilers. I'm not gonna put anything, any other cutscenes in or anything like that to mess it up for you guys. These are just the right answers for the interviews and stuff, so I can make your playthrough a little easier.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Root beers all around, doll.
You looking for someone?
So thanks for watching,
You know Frank
YouTube,
Morgan?
and
Sure. Frank's your
hope
regular.
to see you
He's
on
alone
part
in the
4.
back.
When the hell's the food